There's a verse there in the Bhagavatam itself. In the Bhagavatam, the very beginning of the Bhagavatam, first canto, second chapter, verse 6, Sutta Goswami is describing to Shonaka Rishi and all the sages at Naimisharanya, the power of bhakti. And of course, Shravanam, Bhagavat Shravan is one of the 5 most important limbs of devotion, Panchanga Bhakti. So he's saying that, because they're asking, of course, the sages were saying, what is the supreme occupation? What is this Paro Dharma? There's so many dharmas. There's Patni Dharma, Pati Dharma, Kshatriya Dharma, Vaishya Dharma, Brahman Dharma, Shudra Dharma, Brahmachari Dharma. There's so many ashram dharmas and varna dharmas. There's 20 different dharma shastras that specialize in all the pujas and yagyas and petitions and prayers that one does to various demigods to move peacefully and happily and prosperously within the varnashram dharma. And they're all called dharma. And people often say, I'm doing my dharma. Okay, yes, we can't disagree. But it's not sanatan, it's not the eternal dharma, it's not atma dharma. It's deha dharma, sharir dharma. It's dharma related to your body and your upadi designation. But bhakti is beyond upadis. Bhakti is transcendental. Bhakti doesn't function on the level of pati or patni, or stri or loka dharma, or ashram dharma. Bhakti functions on the level of the atma dharma, the soul. Bhakti is transcendental. So this dharma is the most important dharma because this dharma frees one from upadis. Sarvopadi vinirmuktam tat parattvena nirmalam rishikesha rishikenam sevanam bhakti uchate. This is told in Padma Puran. On this verse from Bhagavatam 126, Sutta Goswami explained, what is the supreme duty, the supreme dharma? Because the sages said there's so many dharmas, and which everyone thinks everyone's so righteous and self-righteous about their dharma. I'm doing my dharma. Hey, what is this, Hare Krishna? I'm doing my dharma. Taking care of my family, feeding my kids, educating them, clothing them. Well, so the pig is doing his dharma also. Sewer dharma. He's also educating his little babies how to find stool in the field. And he's also, if they get sick, he also brings some herbs and makes them eat some leaves or some clay, bentonite clay. And he trains them up. So Sutta Goswami says, what is the supreme dharma? Savai pumsam paro dharmo yatto bhaktir adhoksuja bhakti. Adhoksuja, this is Krishna. Adhoksuja, beyond the senses, adhoksuja. Bhakti is beyond the senses, beyond the mind, it is on the level of the Atma, it's transcendental. And what happens when you engage in that supreme dharma? The paro dharma is bhakti, Krishna bhakti. Krishna bhakti is paro dharma, supreme, topmost, transcendental. Para means sublime, para means transcendental, para means the supreme dharma, transcendental dharma, atma dharma, the dharma, religion or activities or occupation of the soul, here and there and everywhere and all times and all places, forever, eternally. This is the eternal dharma. Atma dharma is the eternal dharma. You may be patni now, or next life dog, or next life pati, or maybe Brahman now, but by misbehavior you become Shudra, and you engage in Shudra dharma. Savai pumsam paro dharmo yatto bhaktir hokshaje ahoituki apratiyata yatma suprasidati. Sutta told, the paradharma is adhoksuja bhakti. The supreme occupation or dharma for all humanity, pumsa means mankind, human beings, is that by which men can attain loving devotional service unto the transcendental Lord. Such devotional service must be unmotivated and uninterrupted to completely satisfy the self. Ahetu means cause, and ahoitu or ahoituki means no cause. Napratiyata means without break. The Atma suprasidati. The Atma becomes supersidity, becomes super satisfied. Supra means super, and sidati means satisfied. Suprasidati. The Atma becomes completely satisfied. By all other dharmas, the Atma can never become completely satisfied. It only appeases the temporary demands and pushings of the body and the various upadis that one is designated in. So, this is the Supreme Dharma. So although the king was repenting, by his example, because he repented, but he accepted this as good news, because it would cause indifference towards worldly things, it would create detachment, vairagya. And this is what Krishna wanted, that's what he needed. So as far as Krishna creating vairagya, or detachment, as an act of mercy towards his devotee Parikshit Maharaj, because Parikshit was a devotee of Krishna from his birth. He was the same color as Krishna, blue. He was always searching for Krishna. Where is Krishna? Parikshit. He saw Vishnu in the womb of Uttara when Ashwatthama tried to kill him. That story's there. So Parikshit, he was examining. Pariksha means examine. He was always examining, looking for that person he saw in the womb. He was a great devotee from his childhood. So just to create the fulfillment of his search for perfection, the Lord created a situation out of his causeless mercy.